This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai. Check out the Southtown Hyundai Advantage at southtownhyundai.ca.
So you're a sucker for 50-50s, but we came to a wild realization yesterday while in a meeting with the boss.
So I've been doing or putting money towards a lot of animal charity 50-50s, and I've never won. But in my mind, I was like, oh, it's not a big deal. Like, I'll get the tax receipt. I submitted all of these receipts to my friend who does my taxes.
No.
Shout out to Asif, you're the best. And he's like, you can't claim these. And I was like, what? I've spent like over $1,000. And he's like, at least the animals are happy.
Yeah.
Like, at least they're getting their good dog food because of you. Because half the proceeds would be going towards helping these animals, right?
Course,
so that helps me sleep at night. But man, what a terrible realization.
Yeah, you thought 50-50s or tax does. Were you submitting like Oilers 50-50s too? Thinking you could get money back for that?
No. Just
Right.
ones where it was like towards a nonprofit charity
Well, that's
and stuff.
So are the Oilers ones go to the Oilers Community Foundation.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I've never thought about that. But no, I've never like kept receipts for that because I like, where would you get a receipt?
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was so funny that was an assumption.
I know. It was so embarrassing for me when I was like, look how I'm a good person. Look how much I have submitted. And he's like, I can't use any of this.
So you're still kind of a sucker for 50-50s.
Oh, I love them. And I'm going to get a lottery ticket too. Like this Friday's jackpot.
Yeah, 60 mil.
won. Nobody won the last one, so we'll see.
We wanted to ask at 780-784-7107 what you're a sucker for. Like something that you just can't avoid participating in, even though maybe it's not the smartest decision. I've got an example that also has to do with big prizes, and it's these Facebook draws that I'm entering into. I'm not sure if you've seen these.
No.
One popped up and it's like, win a golf trip to this course I've always wanted to play.
So are these sponsored posts from companies?
Like I don't follow anything related to it, so it must be sponsored. But you just click the button, put in your name, your email, and you're entered to win. And it even shows some of them how many people have entered. So like the one I entered today, there's only 13,000 people entered. I feel like my odds are okay. You know, you give up your email. I'm going to get bombarded with junk mail, but then I just block everybody or unsubscribe. But I'm a sucker, and now they're popping up. I can't scroll Facebook without like, oh, here's one right now. Do you want to win an RV trip?
Yes.
Like, and they're so short to enter them, but I realize these people are buying my love and my email address, and they're going to annoy me, but I just can't help it.
I have a girlfriend that I realized this when we were going through a drive-thru once. And you know when the barista on the other side of the speaker says, would you like to add a sugar cookie?
Okay.
Would you like to add a piece of banana bread today?
I never say yes.
They always say yes. And I was like, why do you do that? Like, I've noticed you always say yes. And they were like, well, I have a feeling that the employee working gets like a bonus of some sort if they can sell a certain amount of what they're trying to upsell. And I just like to support that. And I'm like, okay, you just want banana bread. But also, that's really nice of you.
Yeah, really nice. Are you sure they didn't think that it was free? Like, hey, would you like a banana bread? Wow.
Wow. Yes, please. Thank you so much. And I guess you wouldn't really realize it because a lot of people just tap their credit cards now.
Exactly.
You don't really look at the total. Kyle wrote in saying news blooper videos. It's so true. Blooper videos are the best. Do you remember when you used to watch movies on VHS and after the credits would roll, they'd have the scenes where people would screw up? Specifically, I remember watching them during the credits rolling, Jim Carrey and Liar Liar.
Okay.
It's one of my favorites to watch. So I totally get why you'd be a sucker for that. We were conditioned to love that kind of stuff.
Staying with videos, it's animal fight videos for me.
Yeah, you love it.
If I see, or like a human versus an animal, like when that kangaroo attacked that dog and the guy stood up for his dog and like boxed the kangaroo.
Punched him right in the nose.
It was just fuel for me.
I've seen several videos that are from Edmonton of the rabbits fighting each other. Is that a thing?
You see the size of those things right now?
They keep beating each other up. It's really scary to watch.
The one I saw today was like the size of a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
It was huge.
I actually did see a coyote the other day at Jackie Parker Dog Park, and I genuinely thought it was a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
They are eating good this year.
Yeah, they are
It's
big.
scary. Okay, what are you a sucker for? Samples at Costco is a text we got from Amy, and they're back at Costco. So that's pretty exciting for people that love that.
Samps.
Samps.
What do you got for us?
I'm a sucker for children's fundraisers.
So when a kid comes to your door and they're like, do you have any extra bottles? I'm trying to raise money for my basketball team.
No, I don't keep my bottles out. No, I'm in like buying stuff like Girl Guide cookies.
Yes.
Like school fundraisers, Purdy's chocolate, stuff like that.
Ooh, the Purdy's chocolate. Those ones are the best.
I like how you draw the line at the bottles because you're like, well, I'm not getting anything back.
Yeah, like that's my liquor money.
Play 107.
Andrea says, I'm a huge sucker for radio contests. Well, lucky for you, the 1K wordplay coming up at 750. Your chance at $1,000. Hope you're here for it.
Yeah. Barry says I'm a sucker for redheads. Katrina says coffee. Elise, I'm a sucker for anyone asking to go to happy hour.
Good answer.
Great
Good answer.
Good answer.
Well, I can't help myself. I need to constantly eat before bed. No matter how late I have dinner, so late night snacks. It can be chips. It can be a piece of toast and peanut butter, but I need a late night snack, a bedtime snack.
How soon before bed are we talking? Are you eating in bed?
Sometimes.
Just having a hot dog before you go to sleep?
Well, no, more like popcorn or something.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
Crystal said, good morning. I have to say I'm a sucker for those chocolate-covered almonds that they always sell during fundraisers. They're so good. Have a great day. Yeah, I agree with that. And Cassie says, I'm obsessed with school supplies. Flare pens, sticky notes, everything. Yep.
Back to the almonds one. Anytime it's food and it's for charity,
It's so hard to say no.
yeah, I look at the fast food places, and as soon as they're doing anything for charity, even if it's 10 cents from every burger sold, I'm like, I'll get 4.
Sure. Yeah, I'm on it. Or even if it's overpriced. There were some kids that came to the door and they were selling cookie dough, pre-made frozen cookie dough. But it was so expensive. It was $20 for 12 little things of dough. And I was like, sure.
I thought you were going to say you said no.
No. I was like, yeah,
Let's do it.
take it. Let's go.
We have Marcy on the phone, who was a regular caller for quite some time. Haven't heard from her in a while. We're over it. Whatever. What are you a sucker for?
I'm a sucker for you guys. Get up way too early in the morning.
Whoa, good song.
Oh, new theme song of our show.
Exactly. See, this is what I do. I work on things before I call again.
It's just been a casual 3 months.
Been working on that one a while.
Exactly. Slow and steady wins the race.
We are joined by Candace, who is caller 7 and gets to choose her teammate, either Lisa or myself. We will ask you 5 words, Candace. You just give us the first word that comes to mind, and then we'll bring in your teammate. If they match all your words, it's $1,000. You get 25 per word if you don't hit the 1,000.
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right. So who would you like to roll with today?
I think I'm going to go with Ryder. Lisa's had lots of turns.
Okay.
I'm gone.
That's what you mean, Candace? You want Ryder to leave the room?
Oh, look at you trying to change your mind.
No.
Oh, she might be.
No.
No, she wants me to leave the
No,
room.
I think... No.
No.
I mean you to leave the room. Yeah.
You need Ryder to leave the room?
Lisa.
Oh, she wants me to leave. Sorry, some miscommunication. I knew what she was trying to say.
Oh, did you?
You're getting all excited thinking everyone wants you on their team.
Yeah, they do.
That's not the case, man. Okay, I'll be right back.
Thanks a lot, Candace. Hurt my feelings.
Come on, you've had so many turns lately.
You're right. I have had a lot of turns, but I've been also giving away a lot of money. So let's see how Lisa can do as your teammate. Here are your words, Candace. Word 1, McDavid.
Hockey.
Second word is pot.
Soup.
Third word is clock.
Time.
Good answer so far. Fourth word is donkey.
Ass.
And fifth word is Irish.
St. Patrick's Day.
I'll accept it. All right. Lisa, come on in. She did very well.
Yeah? Cool. This is where I start to get nervous.
Okay. Let's do this.
I want her to win $1,000. Let's go.
We're going to start with one that I think you're going to get.
Okay.
For sure. Clock.
Time. Yes.
$25. Hot start.
I was going to say work. And I was like, I don't think Candace would say work. I think she'd say time. Okay.
Next up, we have McDavid.
Oilers. No. What was it?
Take another guess.
97?
No. What?
Babe.
Hockey was the correct answer there.
Man, sorry, Candace. No $1,000 for you today, but there's still opportunities for you to make some more money. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Pot.
Weed.
No, soup.
Soup.
Donkey.
Punch.
No. Ass is what she went with, and that's somehow more appropriate. And finally, Irish.
Potatoes.
No.
This is a bad round today, Candace. I'm sorry, I'm off my game.
She said St. Patrick's Day, so I would have accepted Saint or St. Patrick's Day.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe she said something along those lines, but that's not one word. So my mind wasn't there.
$25, Candace.
Sorry, Candace. Better than nothing.
Yeah, better than nothing.
Yeah, I would have done better as your teammate.
Okay.
Amy Schumer and friends. My guess is she'll be bringing some solid comedians with her, but at this point, she's enough to sell out this show.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. I noticed something online about this, though. I don't know why there's such a draw from middle-aged men to comment under anything Amy Schumer related saying how they don't find her funny. Like, it's okay for you not to find a specific comedian funny, or like
Yeah.
it's not your type of humor, but
It's so true. Like, I'll see a concert announcement of a band I've never cared for, but I'm not going to go out of my way to comment and say terrible things about them, or even state that I'm not a fan, because why would I waste my time and energy on that?
totally. Like, if
It roots from misogyny. It's women in comedy, right?
Yeah, no, okay, I'll agree that it seems like it's a lot of like older dudes that are like chirping her because they don't get her menstruation jokes, and you're like, yeah, okay, well, you're not supposed to. But I just feel like that's the way with comedy in general too. People feel like they need to give their opinion on
If someone's funny or
if
not.
it's not their type of humor. Yeah,
Okay, so this is how we want to give away the tickets. We're making it real simple for you this morning. What were we calling it?
Boomer for Schumer. Prove how you're a boomer, like the people that complain on Facebook pages about not finding somebody funny. Let us know how you're feeling extra old lately.
Hey, it's Matt. I recently started playing hockey again after 18 years of not being on the ice in an organized fashion. Every time I go to play, my worst fear is falling. Because I know the recovery time will be
To get back up.
exponential. It will be. Kyle said, when my kids are idolizing celebrities on social media and I look to see who it is and they're only 16 years old.
Back to that sports one. I just joined a soccer team for the first time, and I was asked the other day, like, what are you most worried about when it goes to, like, you know, coming back and playing it again?
Yeah.
I was like, turning?
Stopping really fast. Tiffany said when you used to laugh at your mom because she would pee a little when she sneezed. Then one day it happens to you.
Oh.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, shouldn't have been laughing.
No.
Let's hit the phones for a bit here. What do you got?
Sure.
Okay, so a little background information. I got married 2 years ago. I do not have children. What makes me feel old is when my 5th grade students ask me, how old are you? And I tell them, oh, I'm 28. They say, oh, that's cool. My mom is the same age as you.
So when you wake up in the morning and your body cracks more than when you break your spaghetti in half to put in the pot.
Yes.
Good visual. What's your name?
James.
Well, the fact that it takes 15 minutes for me to stand up straight in the morning.
I actually relate with that so much.
So how I know I'm feeling old is that I get excited when there's new colors out in the Kirkies.
In the Kirkies?
Yeah.
You're talking about the Kirkland full butt panties that Lisa calls
Yes.
Kirkies. Yeah.
Yes.
What is your name?
Angie.
So for the boomer for Amy Schumer,
Yes.
mine is scanning the QR code at restaurants. Not down with it. I want a full menu in my hand.
Yeah, all right. We like that
so
one.
funny. What's your name?
Roxy.
All right, Roxy, you're qualified. So is everybody who's contributed. We'll randomly make the draw. Coming up next, somebody getting Amy Schumer tickets. We got another pair to win tomorrow morning. I don't know if you're the only person that's like this, but you think this is common these days, and I'm not so sure. Why aren't you going to see the Batman?
It's too long.
So you check that when you go to the theater,
I
hey?
always check the length of a movie, and if it's longer than 95 minutes, I'm not interested.
So like no movies hardly.
No, and don't go.
So you don't watch a lot of movies anymore because they're all too long. Do you think your attention span has been demolished from things like TikTok being entertaining in 5-second stretches, or more series becoming popular where you watch half an hour and get your fix?
Something that I noticed, like I waited until House of Gucci came out because it was really long as well.
Right.
And then I realized watching it that half those scenes didn't need to be in there. I'm just cranky watching it.
Right.
I want to be able to fast forward and stuff, right? And like I was told that Spencer is really good about Princess Diana with Kristen Stewart in it.
Sure.
But it's really slow moving. It's beautifully done apparently. But if you're somebody that needs something like some action, something to, get your eyes moving around the screen, it's not for you.
I was saying yesterday, Adam Project's really good if you are looking for a movie, and it was relatively short. It was like between an hour and a half and 2 hours.
Yeah, whereas the Batman, I think it's over 3 hours long.
Yeah, it's close to 3 anyway.
Is anyone else like me where you check the movie length and if it's too long, you're like, no? Or are you the opposite and you're trying to get away from people in your house and you're like, yes.
Give me a 7-hour movie.
Give me Titanic.
I'll go twice. I don't know. Do you think part of it is that like going to the theater for 3 hours, you're worried about being uncomfortable? Because the seats they have there now are not what we grew up with.
No, they've definitely upped their game. They're not stained cloth anymore, squeaky.
Right.
They're recliners.
Yeah, they're nice.
Leather heated recliners. So, yeah, maybe I need to indulge.
Sometimes I'll nap in a movie.
You always nap in the movies.
For like 10, 15 minutes, and then like usually my daughter will throw an elbow into my ribs and wake me up, and then I'm like, oh, I'm refreshed.
Apparently you have to see the Batman in theaters, though. Based off of the sound effects and stuff, it's just next level. Okay, this is wild. Bunch of thirsty thieves. Just reading the story out of Belgium. Bunch of people stole almost $850,000 worth of Red Bull energy drinks.
Sorry, how much?
$850,000 worth of Red Bull energy drinks.
It's like 12 cans.
Okay, when they're on sale, 2 for, what is the price?
2 for like $4.50 for the small ones. And you're like, wow, that doesn't seem like a deal.
But I'm going to take advantage of it anyway. So I'm not sure what the goal was. 300 pallets were taken from an industrial estate on Sunday.
They must have been really tired, hey, to do something like that.
This doing something like this must keep them up at night.
Good one. That's the funniest thing you've said all day.
Really? I stole it from Twitter. I was going to admit that too.
Okay, so that's the funniest thing someone else wrote that you read all day.
I would give them credit, but I refreshed my timeline. Sorry.
And one of our regular callers, one of our favorite people, Dan, who always checks in with his dog Huckleberry on the phone right now.
Yep.
And this story is ridiculous. So what was the confusion that ended up happening because of a video you posted?
So I posted this video of Huckleberry on Facebook. The reason why I did it was because with my phone, it will notify me once in a while, oh, we've got a nice video for you. So I took that video and I posted it on Facebook. It picked the music.
Okay, so it's one of those things that the iPhone does where it'll put this like really beautiful song in the background and just showcase a bunch of photos of Huckleberry?
Yeah. So I posted it, and then time passes and I see I've got notifications. So I look at my notifications, and one of my friends, a real big dog lover, her reaction is crying. And then I notice everybody else's reaction is crying. And so I have to put the disclaimer like, hello, everyone. Huckleberry's alive and well. This isn't a memorial video. It's fine.
So everybody thought the dog passed.
Yeah.
This song, you didn't realize it was like karaoke version of Sarah McLachlan, I Will Remember You?
No, it wasn't. It was Christina Perri, 1,000 Years.
That song is so sad, Dan.
Just a friendly reminder as we head out today is that tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day.
And you know how we do on St. Patrick's Day, right? Every year.
We have this little prank thing going, so we can't give too many details at this point, but it's one of our listeners' favorite things that we do, and it is going to be happening again tomorrow morning.
We pranked Jake Ryan a couple years ago, but every year our listeners are like, can you re-air that prank? Because it's 10 out of 10.
So we got a brand new one. Similar storyline coming up tomorrow. Also for St. Patrick's Day, we're going to see how quick Lisa can chug a pint of Guinness on the air. I don't know if that's legal or not.
I don't think it is, but our listeners won't rat us out.
And for Amy Schumer tickets, we're going to do a contest called Get Lucky. If you can line up a booty call with somebody live on the air, they don't know they're on the radio, they're going to win Amy Schumer tickets.
Yep, so lots to look forward to, plus the 1K wordplay at 7:50. So make sure you're hanging out with us for St. Patrick's Day tomorrow.
We're joined by Chandra, the owner of Crave Beauty and Wellness Lab.
You have some spring promotions going on right now.
We do. So they are saving 20% on the Crave Glow Peel, which targets radiant skin, improved texture.
Which would be a great treatment to get rid of all that dead winter skin, right?
Gross.
Yeah, so it really improves on increasing your skin cell turnover, which will help with fine lines, wrinkles, acne, pretty much all of the skin concerns. They can book online or by calling in, and as long as they mention Play 107, they'll receive 15% off their first appointment with us.
And can you use code word Play15 as well online?
Yes, they can.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Where can people find more details or get a hold of you?
They can call us at 780-948-6662 or www.cravebeautylab.com or on social media at Crave Beauty Lab.
And let's just say somebody who's never done this before is interested. What would you suggest for like a first-timer? Maybe calling and just talking to one of your knowledgeable staff members? Or
they can call in, or we offer complimentary consultations for all of our services if they want like a full skin analysis and treatment plan.
Ryder and Lisa.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai.
Play 107.